Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to day 6 of my vloggy, chit-chatty, opening Pride Month stitch marker vloggy thing. Wish I'd came up with a clever name in advance, but I didn't, so just welcome to day 6. Yeah, so hi. Firstly, so I did a few different videos. I broke them into different videos of my Joann's trip. I think 2 have gone up at this point. There's another one coming out probably this morning as you're seeing it, which will be the actual haul that I brought home so you can see what I got. I did the new yarn and the clearance yarn in 2 separate videos. And I didn't say anything yesterday because I'm trying to remember. I don't remember which order they came out in. So maybe that was the one that came out today. Or maybe it's just because I was tired yesterday. I don't remember now. But either way, when it came out while I was asleep because I set it to come out at certain times. And I took it down as soon as I woke up and saw the comments. And thank you to pretty much everybody that was nice. And either just left a nice comment or nicely said, I'm sure it wasn't intentional. But because I did mess up, for those of you who haven't seen it, I messed up. And when I was editing, because normally if I know I'm doing a voiceover and say David's with me or Damon's with me or whatever, I don't bother to not talk during it because I know I'm doing a voiceover. So I cut out the original audio completely. So I must, I was editing the night that I edited, that was probably the 6th video I had edited. Well, maybe not 1, 2, 3, numerically not the 6th one in a row, but I'm saying I did 6 videos that night. So I'm human, mistakes happen. I guess that audio track I didn't delete. And I do proof listen to them, but I don't listen to the entire video. Sorry if I should, but I didn't have time to do that for 6 videos in that night either, if I was already tired especially. But I did go through and start to listen, I put it on private. I started listening to it just because I was like, really? I did that? How bad was it? Because I was actually kind of mortified that I, made the mistake to begin with. And I was like, how noticeable was it? Because when I said thank you for everybody who left a nice comment or at least said I'm sure it wasn't on purpose or it was just difficult to concentrate or whatever, thank you for that. Because there was a couple of rude comments too. And obviously it's not something I did on purpose. Do I ever do it on purpose and just I'm just going to leave the audio in and I don't care if you guys can understand it or not because my videos are obviously not I don't care about the quality of them. Clearly I don't put in any work, right? I try to. So that being said, for the couple of comments that were kind of rude, it's not something I did on purpose. It's not I just decided to do it one day and was hopefully I get on some nerves today. And like I said, as soon as I saw that, I took it down because I was mortified. So I do want you guys to see the new yarns and see what I found and everything. So I am going to re-audio it and put it back up. So if you see it and think oh, she already put this up, I did, but it will be fixed. I just have to probably tomorrow or Wednesday night do it because yeah. But yeah, I never set out to be annoying or something on purpose. So I did listen to it, and obviously the very beginning is an intro where I was talking here in the yarn room, So like there's no existing audio over that part. And then the second part, like at the very, very beginning, I must have been quiet or something, because I did hear like a little bit of shuffling of like maybe the yarn label or I don't know, something in the background. But it would have been something small enough that on first listen, I must have missed it. Sorry. But yeah, I wouldn't set out to be annoying on purpose or irritate you on purpose. Like maybe I'm irritating, but that's just my natural personality. I wouldn't do something like that just to aggravate somebody. I never, like, I like to think that my videos are the best that they can be. So that being said, it'll be up again, but the rudeness wasn't necessary. But yeah, as soon as, like I said, as soon as I saw it, I like woke up and I was like still in bed, in fact, and I saw the first comment and I was like, because like if one person comments and then another person comments, the first comment's gone from my notifications, right? I just see the latest comment. And it was a nice comment that I saw first, but I was like, what are they talking about? So I went to look at the video and read the comments and I was like, did I really do that? And immediately took it down because I was like, so anyway, sorry about that. I did try to double check the other videos, and I'm pretty sure that everything else was okay. I think there was only one other one that I did a voiceover on, so I think it was okay. That was the clearance one. I didn't see any comments saying like, oh, you did it again or anything like that. So anywho, but yeah, for those of you who nicely let me know, thank you for letting me know. Today, we got the window, well, David got the window put in. I stayed upstairs with Otis. David actually just let Maverick stay in his kennel down here, downstairs, because he spent most of the day chilling and sleeping. He really didn't like get excited or bark or anything because most of the action was going on outside. And David had put like a board up over the doorway to the room. So like for the most part, it was like having a door there anyway. He just didn't want to chance it with Otis because Otis jumps high and he's bigger than Maverick, so he didn't want it to like jump and knock the board down or something crazy. So he stayed upstairs with me. And like with the air conditioner on, we didn't like, I actually fell right back asleep pretty much because like excuse me, they had an early start to the morning. And when Otis came upstairs, I actually put on TikTok and we were watching one of my favorite TikTokers because he started a live, like it happened to be like right then. So Otis and I were watching that. And then like right after the live, I actually fell back asleep, like just cuddled up to Otis. So, yeah, it was a pretty easy morning babysitting for me. And, then after they finished the work, on the window, which like I said, it's in, David has to get some more trim for it, like basically just finish. It's all finishing, like the window's in, but it's all like the finishing work that has to be done. But we no longer have a weird door. It's a window now, yay. And he said, I think I said yesterday that he said like the stuff around it wasn't as bad as he had expected it to be. So like there's not a lot of like fix it work that needed to be done or anything. So that's all good. And then we went to his favorite place to eat around here, which is the chicken coop. And we had lunch. And like, honestly, the biggest, most exciting thing that happened other than that was we grilled some hamburgers for dinner. And I went and got gas because the gas prices fell like, I don't know, 15 or 20 cents. And I had like on my app for Meijer. I love Meijer. You collect points on their app when you shop with them, and you can use it for rewards, like $1 off your next purchase at the store. It's like $1, $5, $10, $20. It goes up to like $50, or you can get anywhere from 10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents, or a dollar off of like per gallon of gas, depending on how many points you spend. So I went and got like 20 extra cents off of the gallon of gas, and they already had like the cheapest gas in town because their prices dropped before everyone else's. So that was like the biggest excitement of the night, which, I mean, I'm happy with that. Like no adventure, no nothing. So I finished the yarn cake that I started yesterday, which was, I pulled out a new one so I can show you the whole colorway. This mandala tweed stripes in the color Wishbone. That's more accurate back here, but I wanted to give you a close-up. I did look around, and I guess what I did was I bought the 3-pack from Lion Brand, and I must have only had one because I could only find the one I used and then 3 more. So I guess I just had like 4 total, which that's fine. When I show you how many squares I got out of it, it's fine. It'll be plenty for a blanket. I haven't even done the math of that in my head, but it'll be easy math. So it'll be a good size blanket. It'll be fine. But that's the color. It's got like a nice gradient rainbow in it and all, as you can see. I like it a lot. And what did I get out of it? I started sewing in my ends. Like I got this many ends sewn in, about half. But I got one. I'll show you the squares because they're all different, right? Or mostly different. I got 1, 2, and these pretty much follow the center out. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the ones where they're sewn in, and then we get the ugly tails. I'll show you the other side. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10. That one's pretty, right? 11, 12, 13. That one's pretty too. I like that one. And then almost 14. Yeah, I got to like row 5, but it only just started. And I'm only doing 6 rows. So almost 14. Like I figure every 2 cakes would give me the extra one, right? So that's what I got. Oh, that's like a pretty rainbow in my hand too, right? So those are the squares that I got. So that's what? 13 times 4 if I did all the cakes. 13 times 4. Why is my brain... Was that 52? Is that right? Let's say it's right. That'd be 52 squares. Plus from the 2 different cakes, or 4 different cakes, I'd get like 2 more squares with the half thing. If I want to, I guess. So it's like 54 squares that I could get out of these 4 cakes. That's pretty good. I mean, that'd be a pretty decently sized blanket. But I think I need, what, 56 to make 8 rows of 6. If I didn't cut all of my ends so freaking long, I might be able to squeeze out. No, probably not. I probably wouldn't be able to squeeze out 2 more full squares. But maybe if one of these had more yardage than the others or something, that's possible. I'll have to see. We can always get creative, or I can just make it a little bit smaller and then use some of these, excuse me, for scraps or something. We'll see how it goes. For like a scrap blanket, I mean. But yeah, so that's what I got right now. And since the beginning of, I don't know if they're all the same. Like, I didn't pay attention this time. I'm sure like when I got them, I knew, but I didn't pay attention this time around when I pulled them out, because the other two are still sitting on my shelf out there. But like this one anyway, and the one I just used are the same, whereas they start in the middle with they start and they end with the gold and blue. So since it also ends the same, I'm gonna pull enough from the outside to finish this one. So it ends with like the same kind of colors, and then go from the middle again. But yeah, other than that, so they'll be pretty uniform anyway. If the other ones are like cut the same, or if this was just a coincidence, I don't know. I think they're the same though. Weren't these basically the same? I don't remember offhand. I mean, like I said, I knew at the time, I'm sure, because I really like my yarn cakes matching. But that being said, 3 of them were sent to me at random in a package. So if they're not all matching, that would have been just at random, however I got them. So it is what it is. But yeah, that's how far I got on that today. Got a full cake finished, and I'll probably finish a few more squares or finish the ends tonight. I don't know which I'll do. But that's been my day. And then I have a short work day tomorrow, which I'm happy about. And after work, my work bestie Seth and I are going to go to the store, and I'm going to go shopping for goodies for Andy and the guys for when I see them on Thursday, so that they have their like care package for the road. And I was talking to Andy for when I see him. He hasn't had like as much time on this trip for like free time to like go hang out before and after the shows. Like, they've been cutting it tighter getting there, and they've been leaving earlier and stuff, like just as a whole. Like, that's where the bus drivers wanted to go, and when the band has decided to, collectively to like pack up and get there and all that. But that's okay. We were talking about, because we've both been to this venue. This venue is actually where we met a few years ago. And I've been to probably like 6 concerts there between Fozzy and the Nocturnal Affair and one of my other friends' bands, Like Machines. I've probably been to like 6 concerts there or so. So like, I know the layout pretty well. Andy knows the layout pretty well. So we were talking about the restaurants that are like in that little area, because if he gets a chance, we're going to go sneak like lunch or dinner or something. So that'll be fun. And if not, like, we can hang out at the venue for a while. That'll be fun. Excuse me, that'll be fun. Oh. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I don't have anything else besides opening my stitch marker, which is right here for day 6. This one is that my only pink one? Nope, there's another pink one. So, but this is pretty pink wrapping right here with another Love is Love sticker on it. I'm so excited. Like, I was thinking more about her. Well, I'm excited about this too, but I was thinking more about Ellie's 4th of July. I can't wait till she starts working on those. Like, I'm getting really geeked over the Stranger Summer make-along. I'm getting really geeked about the 4th of July. Not for it being the 4th of July, but for it being Stranger Things, like, themed in my head. Yeah, I'm getting overly geeked about it. Like, it's definitely making me want to start rewatching Stranger Things. Just to get to that part, to feel, I don't know, it's weird to watch that show to feel more festive for the 4th of July, but anyway, I am getting really excited about it. Does this one have, I don't see any sprinkling. I think this one's just pink, because I was showing you like on the backs there was like a rainbow sprinkling, but that is not there apparently in this one, unless it's inside. So let us see. Oh, this is from Ellie. Her information, her channel and everything is linked down below, as it will be this whole series. She makes beautiful stitch marker themes, including this one has a theme, which is obviously Pride Month, rainbows all around. It has this stitch marker holder, and this charm is what came on mine. So here's some previous ones that I have opened if you have not seen all of these in the series. And now I will actually finish opening it. I'm kind of all over the place right now. It's because I woke up early. Even though I fell back asleep, it's because I woke up early. My sleep was all interrupted today. Ooh. You know, I'm going to say this looks very retro, right? The bead does. I think I'm just obsessed with retro and how everything looks retro to me. But there's the beautiful rainbow also. It looks so pretty. And I know I always mention that too, but the cardboard it's on is even really, really pretty. That's beautiful. I love it. That's so pretty. And I love that these are rounded. Like I like any shape as long as they're the, oh, what are these? The lever backs, right? As opposed to the lobster claw. I always mix them up. But I do like the round ones. They're easy. The bigger ones, like whether they're round or just bigger, they're easier to slip on. Like I've been doing like the hats on my knitting needle, so they're easier to use for knitting needle ones too if I want. But yeah, there it is. I love it. Thank you, Ellie. And if you guys are, like I said, interested, her information is linked down below, so you could go check her out. And if you feel like ordering your own from her or checking out future themes, like I know she said she has a day at the beach type theme one now, and she's going to have 4th of July. I know she's going to have Halloween, because those are the two that I'm definitely getting. Love them so much. But yes, but anyway, I think that is everything for today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for dealing with me. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. So, all right. I love you guys. Thank you. Bye, guys.